There was always one seat in the classroom that nobody really noticed, the last bench by the window. It was usually occupied by Arav, a quiet boy who spoke only when necessary and smiled as if he was hiding something behind it. Most people didn't pay attention to him except Ria. She didn't know why, but one day she just walked up and sat beside him. At first, he seemed surprised, almost uncomfortable. But, over time, their silence turned into small conversations, and those conversations slowly turned into something meaningful. Arav wasn't the kind of person who shared much about his life. Whenever Raya asked, he would just smile and change the topic. Still, she stayed. She didn't need grand stories. Just his presence was enough. Days turned into weeks, and sitting beside him became her routine. The last bench didn't feel empty anymore. Then one day, Arav didn't come to school. Ria thought he might be sick, but he didn't come the next day either, or the day after that. Worried, she finally asked the teacher, who hesitated before answering. "Arav has left the school," she said softly. That was it. No explanation. No goodbye. Ria walked back to the classroom, her heart heavier than she could explain. She sat in her usual place, but this time the seat beside her felt unbearably empty. As she absent-mindedly ran her fingers across the desk, she noticed something carved into the wood. It was faint, but clear enough to read, "People don't leave. They're just forced to go." Her eyes filled with tears. For the first time, she felt like she understood him, at least a little. Weeks passed, but the emptiness didn't. Then, one afternoon, a letter arrived for her. It was from Arav. In it, he explained everything he couldn't say before. His father had been seriously ill, and their family had to move to another city for treatment. He hadn't told anyone because he didn't want pity, especially not from the one person who made him feel normal. He thanked her for sitting beside him when no one else did, for staying when he gave her every reason not to, and for making the last bench feel less lonely. Raya read the letter again and again, her tears falling silently onto the paper. That day, she returned to the classroom and sat in the same seat. The same sunlight fell through the window, the same breeze passed by, but everything felt different. The seat beside her was still empty, but somehow it didn't feel as lonely anymore.